going to be a lot of people that think I'm being dramatic right now. I think the last week and a half is sincerely the biggest softball that WWE has lobbed AEW's way. I'm not calling on AEW to sign R-Truth. I think he'll probably pop up in TNA at Slammiversary. I think that makes a lot of sense. What I mean by that is they ran NXT Battleground up against AEW Double or Nothing, and AEW's pay-per-views increased from their last pay-per-view. Their pay-per-view sales did. And that's without Fight as a platform, Triller as a platform. If anybody could possibly deny, even the most like cover your eyes, cover your ears, and pretend that WWE doesn't care about AEW type of people are out there. If you ever believe that, you know now, 3 shows All In weekend. And when the first 2 didn't hit up against All In, they booked a 3rd one. They're putting Goldberg's retirement. They're putting an all-women show, which, by the way, is up against Beyonce and the MLB All-Star Weekend. Good luck with traffic that day. And then they added an NXT show on top of it. So very clearly, they're thinking something there, whatever that might be. I saw an awful lot more people being like, all right, it's getting kind of ridiculous. Now, you'll still have those same people that'll be like, business is business. Whatever, man. Just saying what's out there. Very clearly, they're on WWE's mind in a heavy way. And I think that Tony Khan's response to that at the Double or Nothing press conference was very good. It was a sign of, and I'm not saying tide shifting, AEW moving to number 1, WWE dying. That ain't happening. It's not the case. But definitely some tide shifting and perception. And internally, R-Truth not being brought back is definitely a thing that has caused some internal shifting. You are seeing multiple big free agents that WWE has landed that AEW actually would have paid more money to. Now, I'm not going to say specifically Mariah May is one of those. I don't know that to be the case. I'll find out more. But you're seeing some people, while they're making pretty broad budget cuts, while ticket prices are going up, and leveling out to some degree. But look at the price of replica titles compared to a couple years ago. And WWE isn't always matching the pay that AEW is because it's the dream to go to WWE. Now, there have been plenty of WWE like ruthless eras of firings and stuff like that. And I don't know why anybody in the last 5+ years would have thought this still. Everybody is up for firing. They're almost nobody is safe. 99% of people there are up for their contract not being renewed or firing. And that is the nature of business, unfortunately. But those within WWE that thought that maybe it wasn't a possibility, it certainly is a possibility. It is kind of wild that it took a 53-year-old man not having his contract renewed to do that, but it certainly did with a lot of people. Could you see them renewing him after this? I could absolutely see them reapproaching R-Truth and trying to bring him back. There were R-Truth chants all night.